Hello, Bill Shaka. Welcome to another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Welcome to Tamarindo, Costa Rica, where we are having just spectacular weather. That pool is looking very inviting, and I have a feeling if this 5-Minute Motivator goes 5 minutes, the 6th minute I'm going to be in that pool. Hey, I didn't move to Costa Rica to work all the time. I'm gonna have to let my hair down just a little bit. Anyway, thank you for attending another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. And what I would like to talk about today is the power of what I like to call the power of personal perception. Now, this is kind of a redundancy. If you remember a few episodes ago, I mentioned redundant terms. And the term that I actually used was magnetic passion. Because all passion is actually magnetic. It has to do with something like the term close proximity. Close proximity is an overkill, because being proximate to something means you're being close to it. Well, this notion of personal perception kind of fits into that same category, but I'm going to bastardize English just a little bit because I want to make a more fine psychological point here. So when I say personal perception, all perception is personal. That's why if 5 people witness an accident or a crime, the detective in charge will interview all 5 people and get 5 different stories. And then from those 5 stories, we'll have to hash out what actually happens, because people perceive things differently. So when I talk about personal perception, what I mean is this: what is important to you? Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, some individuals may go into an organic food store and look at all of the healthy food that they know is going to help them glean a better life, more energy, etc. And they're going to quickly tally up how much it's going to cost, and it could be $150 for the food they want. And somebody may perceive that as, oh, that's too much money. Yet that same individual will not mind going to a steakhouse and spending $150 on a steak and a couple of bourbons and thinking it was a great deal. I'm not suggesting one is correct and one is not correct. It's up to you. What I am suggesting, though, is that some individuals will actually look at the $150 health food as being an absolute bargain, and look at the $150 steak as being kind of an extravagance. See? It's personal. It's personal perception. How, in fact, do you perceive the various stimuli that are in your world? Have you? I know when I was teaching college, I had a lot of students say, "Oh, I binge watched this particular series last night on Netflix or whatever they're watching," and they spent 6 or 7 hours doing that. And I'm thinking, boy, do you know what would have happened if you spent 6 or 7 hours rewriting your economics notes and then looking at the various information in the textbook that covers those notes? You know what would have happened? You'd have learned a lot more about economics instead of complaining about wasting 6 hours binge watching some episodes of a show that you don't even remember. It's personal perception. I might be a little bit tainted in that last example, but I'm sure you can see the reason why. Anyway, I'd like you to think about this, ladies and gentlemen. What is it that you are perceiving, and what is it that you are spending your time on, and what is it that you are putting your emotional overhead on? Make sure that those things are proper and correct for your life. Hey, look, if you want the steak, go for the steak. If you want the healthy food, go for the healthy food. Oh, and by the way, who the hell ever said that both of those are mutually exclusive? If you got the money for it, buy the healthy food and then still go for the steak. See? The choice is up to you. Bill Shaka thanking you for attending another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Please like, share, comment, and don't forget the 5-Minute Motivator membership. Talk soon. Bye.